My little update for my phone came up here. This is part two. It interrupted the fuck out of me. Like, excuse you. So anyway, back to what I was saying. But I feel like the people that like should have gotten on the path, like got on the path, and the people that did need to be on the path, they got off. And we're in this place where like I think that people are more aligned with what they need to do. Like there was somebody on my Instagram, I think they sold a lot of their decks. They had the Kitty Kahane one that was sold out. And I was like, oh my God, like I heard about that one and it looked nice because I actually am so fond of Papyrus and I think that like titles were in Papyrus. I'm fond of Papyrus is like the font type. I'm sorry, I am. But it looked like a really interesting deck as well. So I'm kind of pissed that that one was done. And there was a few other ones that I feel like I would have liked, but I kind of just feel like I can maybe probably find them somewhere else. Also, didn't have the money to buy it. But I think the only other decks that I'm really yearning for, I think I'm going to try and get the one from Grandma Baby's Apothecary, the actual tarot deck from them. I actually do feel like I want to get a reading from them also. And I think that's pretty much it. There is like the, oh my gosh, from Llewellyn. Let me see. Llewellyn, let me see. Can I search? I think it's called the Arcana. Oh, I typed in Arcana. My bad. That's not right. Cause like that's gonna that's gonna be everybody. It's like the Arcana, I think it's called. No, okay. Archetypes. I'm trying to see if I can see it. Yes, there we go. Personal archetype cards by Nick Bantic. They also have the other deck, the Archeo. Okay, so the Archeo is the one deck that I think I have that one. Ah, okay. The next one is called the River. There we go. So he did both of them, and I think I would get those. They look really nice. Yeah, I would get those. This like, yeah, that looks really nice, and I feel like I would just start exploring more and more. Another thing I wanted to do is I like got back on Patreon for like one of these people that I watch, and they're not a tarot person, and actually they have a lot of like thoughts about tarot and Reiki and shit like that, but they're really into like holistic health and alternative medicine. And they really like they've had quite a few episodes about astrology. I would like to go to a medical astrologer. Like the person that they were talking about, they since pivoted to like another form of astrology. I was like, of course. But I would love to get to a medical astrologer, deepen my study of astrology, and then maybe go back to Reiki, and then like see where that goes. I think going back to Reiki would be kind of cool. I don't think, but it's kind of funny because I don't think I would do Reiki on people anymore. And I kind of feel like that's like weird, but I think I would use it in circumstances like teaching, you know? I feel like I'm less of, I'm going to do the practitioner work and I'm just going to like go to a practitioner. That's kind of where I am right now because even with my massage journey, like I went to massage school wanting to be a somatic therapist, and then I got there and I got my certificate, and then I worked for only like 6 months and then it lapsed, and so I'm getting my way back. But going back, it's kind of like I'm also not as enthusiastic about it as I once was, which means that like that era of my life is over, and it's kind of like the error, ERROR, is over. But I'm like, wow, like I really we just went through that, like, like, wow, what? I spent money. Like, I had loans for this. But it's kind of like I went through the experience to find that I needed my own healing. It's like, this is an expensive lesson. Don't you think? Don't you think, Spirit? It's an expensive lesson? So, but yeah, I learned a lot from that. And I think I still will always be intrigued by the body. I feel like I started to write about my body more when I entered my MFA program. I feel like I grew to appreciate the body, which is why I started Enter Red Room, which was supposed to be my womb center kind of space. That never quite like popped off. Like, I don't know like where to go with that. I wasn't interested in like being a postpartum doula until I realized I was like, girl, no. Like, with everything you got going on, no. And then also, for someone who like constantly questions whether they want to have kids, I'm kind of like, girl, like, don't lie to yourself. Like, don't. You're not that big of a kid person as of right now. Like I think I want to have kids. I think I say yes because I have PCOS, so it's kind of like, if the opportunity is completely taken away from you, then you start to yearn for it, right? But yeah, I think that experience of massage school and trying to do somatics and meditation and Reiki and sound meditation, stuff like that, like, I feel like even when I was in massage school, I knew that the energetic side of it was more where I wanted to go and less of the bodywork side of things. And I kind of feel like, I'm like, well, how the fuck did I need to do that? But I went with the intention to become a somatic therapist. And I didn't become one. I became a massage therapist, and now I'm crawling my way back. But even still, I kind of want to do more meditative work. So there's that. And I probably will lean it into my creative writing practice more, because I'd rather lead a workshop with that and help people kind of like meditate and then like unlock some of the writing within them than do, like, I guess what we traditionally think someone who's a practitioner of spiritual arts and whatnot, what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to like do that, what form it takes. So yeah, I am in my own flow. I just feel like I've changed so much from 2019 and when I started this, and because I got into tarot, really, it'll be 10 years like next year. Like, that's when I got into it. Like, I was always I was always a horoscope girl. Like, I was like, that was my shit. Like, I knew my horoscope in terms of like my sun sign, but it wasn't until 2016 when I liked that guy and it was started this whole journey that I got into like the tarot and watching and stuff like that. And I feel like I've been on like a really weird journey ever since. Kind of interesting kind of shit. I just feel like I've been on like this weird shit ever since. Like, surprisingly, I feel like I've become a better person. I've become more obstinate and sticking up for myself and stuff like that. But like, I feel like I've become a freer person through this whole thing. Even as I like don't do all these things anymore that I used to do, I feel like I've become a freer person. And I think if that's the case, then this was all kind of worth it. And so, yeah, like, it's sad when I go to the store and there's no more decks that I'm interested in. But if I feel like I'm a freer person and I can handle life's challenges with grace, then I feel like that's the journey. And that's the bigger lesson and bigger picture of this whole thing. So yeah, like, that's kind of where I am. Thanks for watching part 2. I'll talk to you later. Bye. I'm about to do videos from my other channel. I have like a bunch of channels. I'm gonna do it from my other channel, but bye.